say he was the greatest to ever do it.
Made it look
He's the GOAT, greatest of all fans. Greatest. Every game, he dedicated himself to creating a safe and enjoyable sports and entertainment experience.
Game 4 on CSN. Things awaits the home team. It's the Bulls and the Celtics. Hi again, everybody. Neil Funk, along with my partner Stacey King, we welcome you to our broadcast of Bulls basketball on CSN. And Stacey, Game 3 wasn't a pretty thing for the Bulls, and a lot of it started with their
These are the two guys going to be in the pick and roll. What you're going to see Al Horford come up, and he's going to tee off on Jimmy Butler. He can set an inside screen, or he can go outside screen. Now, he's just teeing it up right now, and it's going to be his choice. Go ahead and roll it. Now, what he's going to do, Neil, he's just going to fake a screen and give him the ability to slip. As now you see the gap between Butler and Felicio, Thomas can attack, or he can throw a direct pass. He comes off the screen, Felicio goes with him. But what's going to happen now, freeze it. Look at Nico and how far he's off on the rotation. That's what killed the Bulls right there. That pre-rotation. He's guarding Crowder like he owes him $1 million. He's got to be on the paint. When that boy slips the ball right there.
It's the Rondo effect. Not having Rondo in the lineup. Pace was a little bit different. A lot of things were different.
Well, the first two games, the Bulls had 50 assists. In Game 3, 14 assists. In the third quarter, they had 0 assists. Jimmy Butler, their best player, 0 assists. D-Wade, only 3 assists. Got to be better.
Yeah, and so those are the adjustments that the Bulls and Fred Hoiberg must make here in Game 3 if they want to get a stranglehold on this series. It's the Bulls, the Celtics. The opening tap is right around the corner.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Chicago Bulls welcome the world's greatest fans back to the United Center for Game 4, Round 1 of the Eastern Conference playoffs. And the matchup features the Celtics versus your Chicago Bulls. Now, fans, please remain standing and remove your hats for the performance of our national anthem. And here to sing the Star Spangled Banner, lovable captain and Miss Illinois USA 2017, please welcome Whitney Wanland.
Oh, say, can you see by that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land home of the brave.
Ladies and gentlemen, Whitney Wanland. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for the Boston Celtics at forward 6.
Tested. Trusted. Toyota. Let's go places. Xfinity X1 will change the way you experience TV. And by Coors Light. Whatever your mountain, climb on. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Great beer, great responsibility.
At guard from Chicago, 6'4", number 3, Dwayne Wade. A 6'10" forward from Montenegro, number 44, Nikola Mirotic. In the middle from Stanford, 7 feet, number 8, Robin Lopez. A 6'4" guard from Notre Dame, number 2, Jaron Grant. And from Marquette at forward, 6'7", number 21, Jimmy Butler. Ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls. The head coach.
And time now for tonight's Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Honda starting lineup for the Celtics. Look, Jay Crowder, Gerald Green, Al Horford, Avery Bradley, Isaiah Thomas, same way they went in Game 3, inserting Gerald Green into the starting lineup. And now let's take a look at Stacey King's keys to the game, brought to you by Kia.
Well, number one key is going to be
Hi, everybody. We welcome you from the United Center. Brian Anderson with the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale. We'll hear from Dennis Scott in just a moment. So we're set up for Game 4 here, Kevin. This ball game today, without Rondo for the Chicago Bulls, means that the focus is on the point guard position. But you're thinking maybe it's those superstars for the Bulls that are going to draw the headlines.
Yeah, no question. Jerry Grant needs to come up, not turn the
star players. They got to come ready to play tonight.
And what would a playoff game be without a Stacey King spotlight?
Well, it's going to be D. Wade and Butler. Again, the two best players on the floor have to be the guys that lead this team if they're going to win this game. Al Horford, I thought, had his best game in the series deal with the way he was able to get to the free throw line, to get easy dunks. The three-point shot fell for him. They're going to see how he does tonight.
And we go to the third member of our team, Chuck Garfien. Chuck.
Neil, in Game 3, the Celtics threw the first punch, and Fred Hoiberg said it took a quarter for the Bulls to actually and finally respond, and the same thing happened again to start the third quarter. But tonight, Fred Hoiberg says he wants the Bulls to be the aggressors, for them to get the Celtics on their heels, but to do it, they got to be better at point guard. Jaren Grant will start again here in Game 4, but it's not just him. As a team, the Bulls had 14 assists in Game 3. They need better pace. They need a better flow. That is a huge key tonight for this Bulls offense. Neil, Stacey?
Yeah, there's no question that assists didn't record an assist in the third quarter, just one in the first quarter. So they need to be much better in that area. Ball movement, player movement.
Well, you've already seen what Boston's going to do with this smaller lineup. It's all about floor spacing. If you're the Bulls right now, you want to punish this small lineup on the floor.
There's the officials. Foster, Lewis, and Washington is assigned by the NBA. Butler in traffic, no. And the rebound taken down by the Celtics. Now it'll be
early, Neil, right there, getting into the post.
Right inside with it. Crowder, a bounce to Bradley. Back. Horford, kick out. Long three won't go. And Butler will bring it up, and they're going to let Butler ball handle more so than Jaren Grant. Grant, the drive, and then drop back to Lopez. Punch down to Mirotic off target.
I tell you what, Lopez, if he goes up with his left hand, that's a layup.
Yeah. Thomas to Horford to Crowder, and he scores.
And that's what gave the Bulls problems in Game 3. That slip by the big guy, and you can't rotate with smaller guys. You got to have a big guy rotating on big guy so you can get out to the shooters quicker.
Mirotic, right side. Grant, he spins and twists against the smaller defender, missed the shot, and the rebound, Gerald Green. Isaiah Thomas will bring it.
And let's see if Boston stays with that double wheel action. That's a horn set right there.
Here comes Thomas into the lane, skidded to a stop, out to Green. He fires, that's good.
They have figured out how to expose the Bulls defensively with this spread offense they're running now.
Butler back to the basket, rumbles in and scores.
And that's all day long. That's all day long. Go right into the post on Avery Bradley, Isaiah Thomas on any switches. Just take advantage of the size that you have.
They'd love to get Bradley in foul trouble. trying to guard Butler. Pass inside to Crowder, back out to Bradley. Bradley trying to turn the corner, races in, scoops one and missed it short, but a foul. That's on Butler, his first, and the team's first.
And one of the things we saw in Game 3, Neil, that we didn't see in the first two games, the Bulls got back cut a lot from the weak side. Guys falling asleep defensively, not knowing where their guy is. And we just saw an early cut right there by Crowder, who was really open. It was just a bad pass.
Bradley at the line to shoot a couple. And he's got one more coming. And he missed that one. Well, Bradley 1 of 2.